Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of the Best Dining mini vlog series. Last week we talked about Magic Kingdom. This week it's Epcot's turn. Now out of the 4 parks, in my opinion, Epcot has the best dining locations. Not only for quick service but also for table service. Now just like last week, I'm going to talk about the quick service locations, and I'm also going to throw in some places where you get amazing snacks, and then we're going to talk about the table service locations. Now the first quick service dining location that I want to talk about is Katsura Grill in the Japan Pavilion. Katsura Grill is my go-to restaurant at Epcot. It's just simply amazing. Every single time that I go, I always get the chicken and beef teriyaki. You know, I've heard a lot of great things about other plates that they have there, but I always end up going back to the chicken and beef teriyaki. It's reliable, it's amazing, never lets me down. And on top of the great food, the atmosphere outside, like the little garden section with the koi fish pond and the little waterfall, it's just simply stunning. And sitting out there eating your lunch or your dinner in like a cool winter day, that's just simply amazing. Now another quick service location that I want to talk about is Tangerine Cafe in the Morocco Pavilion. I don't really give this enough emphasis. I don't really go to it that much. I don't talk about it as often. But it is a very good restaurant. The times that I've gone there, don't really go often, but the times that I have gone, the food has never disappointed. It's great, and I could highly recommend it. Now these next 2 places aren't quick service restaurants. They are places to go get snacks, and they're my favorite places to go get snacks in all of Walt Disney World. And it's the Kringla Bakery in Norway and Les Halles in France. Now Kringla Bakery is where you get some amazing sweets, and it is just absolutely outstanding. My 2 favorite things to get there are the school bread and the troll horn, but my go-to is always the school bread. School bread is this nice bread pastry with cream filling inside and shaved coconut on top. It is just heaven, and every single time that I eat it, I always leave with a smile in my face. Now Les Halles Bakery in the France Pavilion is pretty popular. A lot of people talk about it. They say it's one of the best places to go get snacks, and in my opinion, it's the best place to go get snacks in all of Walt Disney World property. The food there is simply amazing. I cannot recommend it highly enough. Every time that I've gone there, I'm never disappointed. It's just high quality snacks. I mean, you can find lobster bisque, full baguettes, sandwiches, croissants, sweets. I mean, it's huge. And most of the things go in as a snack credit in the dining plan. And they're not that expensive either. I mean, a full baguette is like $3, and the baguettes are just amazing. My favorite combination is the baguette with the lobster bisque, which is just amazing as well. That's like just a meal as snacks. And I mean, if that's the only thing that I have in my life to eat, I will be a happy person. Now there's one big omission in my quick services, and that is Sunshine Seasons. Now Sunshine Seasons is a very popular restaurant and a lot of people like it. But in my opinion, it just doesn't crack that top of the list, you know, the best places to eat. But I will give it this. The food in Sunshine Seasons is really high class and fresh. I mean, most of the produce that they use there is grown in-house. I mean, you have the land right there. That's where they get most of their ingredients from. And the food there is very fresh. But it's just, in my opinion, it's just not at that level where it deserves to be in the top. Now the quick service locations are amazing, but the table service restaurants are even better. The first 2 are in Future World, and it's Coral Reef and Garden Grill. Coral Reef, me and my family went this vacation in December, spoiler alert for the vlogs, and it was amazing. I mean, it surprised us in a very good and positive way. We haven't been to Coral Reef in many years, and we gave it a shot this time, and we were not disappointed. I mean, the lobster bisque was outstanding. The seafood boil that I had was out of this world. And the atmosphere as well, just eating right next to the aquarium. I mean, not many restaurants can beat that atmosphere. Now, Garden Grill. In the upcoming vlogs, you're going to hear me talk a lot of good things about Garden Grill. I even talked about it last week. Garden Grill is an outstanding restaurant, and it is my favorite character dining location in all of Walt Disney World. It is high quality food, great character interactions. The restaurant itself rotates, so then you get like some of the scenes from Living with the Land. It's just simply outstanding. The service is always great. If you have not gone to Garden Grill yet, go. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's that amazing. Now the next 3 table service restaurants that I want to talk about are in World Showcase. First one, Le Cellier. Another spoiler for the upcoming vlogs. Me and my family, we went to Le Cellier for the first time in years. When I mean years, I mean a long time. I mean, last time we went to Le Cellier was before it was a signature dining location. I mean, it could easily be like 10 years ago. And I barely remember my last experience in Le Cellier. I do remember it being okay. It wasn't that good. But this time that we went, Le Cellier quickly became one of my favorite restaurants in all of Walt Disney World property. The food was amazing. If you've been to Food and Wine Festival and had the Canadian cheddar and bacon soup in the Canada booth, in Le Cellier, they make it a million times better. It was to die for. It's one of the best soups that I've ever had in my life. And the New York strip that I had was out of this world. One of the best steaks ever. I mean, I've had some good steaks in my life. This one was up there. And I cannot recommend it highly enough. And I can't wait to be back. I really can't. The next one that I want to talk about is Tepanedo in the Japan Pavilion. Now, Tepanedo is a hibachi table. They prepare the food right in front of you, and the chefs there are just simply outstanding. The way that they prepare the food and they put on a show, I mean, that just makes the restaurant worth it. I mean, it's a bit on the expensive side, I can tell you that. But just seeing that and just the show, it's definitely worth it. And the food was surprisingly very good. Now, I've been to Tepanedo a couple of times in the past, and it was just okay. But this time that we went, the food was outstanding. I don't know what they did differently. I don't know, but the food just simply wowed me, and I highly recommend it. I mean, the show and the food, completely worth it. And finally, but certainly not least, Tutto Italia. Tutto Italia has my favorite Italian food in existence. I mean, it is just simply outstanding. The chicken parmesan that you can find in Tutto Italia is the best chicken parm in the world. The spaghetti, best I've ever had, and the tiramisu, best I've ever had as well. I mean, it's just everything that I had the last time I went was just amazing. Now, we didn't go this time in December, sadly, but for sure it's going to be in our list the next time that my family and I go. And it's just simply outstanding. I mean, get the tiramisu. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Get it. Now, Epcot always has, and I honestly think always will impress me with the food and the restaurants that they have there. Now, there are some restaurants that I haven't been to and I would love to. Akershus in Norway, Takumite in Japan, Monsieur Paul in France. I mean, there are a bunch of them. There are some that are upcoming that I just cannot wait to go try them out. Space 220, I am insanely excited for that. Can't wait to eat in that restaurant. I know that it's going to be chaos looking for a reservation in that restaurant. I mean, I don't expect to eat there for a while. I'm also really excited for the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. I love barbecue. I've had barbecue in Texas. I mean, barbecue in Texas, that's just like where you're supposed to have barbecue. So I'm going to see how this compares to that. But I do have high hopes for it. I hope it's good. I mean, the menu looks absolutely amazing. Can't wait to give it a try. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite dining locations are at Epcot and what are your favorite foods to get there. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I upload a brand new video every Wednesday, and next week, episode 3, we're going to talk about Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. Thank you for being part of the Disney family, and see you real soon.